So what's up, guys? Today we are gonna talk about disagreements, arguments, and fighting. When it comes to strangers, when you're like traveling, when you are going to bars where there's a lot of crowded people, what will happen is sometimes you will come across with people who disagree, who wants to fight you, who wants to destroy you in some way. Maybe they are envious of you. So this video, we will try to dive into the topic of the psychology of how bullying works, how fighting happens. We will get into the nitty-gritty about that. So I think we will start off with the psychology of it itself. I noticed naman usually the fight that happens is not coming from me, but it is usually other people. Maybe I think it's really about their issues, because I have no intention of having to fight other people or strangers. Not because I'm weak, but because I don't want to fight. It's not my natural state to get angry and physically hurt someone. So if you have encountered someone bullying you when you were a kid, when you were at school, when you are in a bar scenario where there's a lot of women, there's a lot of men, you will encounter someone trying to destroy you in some way. And it is really about knowing how to handle those situations. It is not really about escaping itself, because you cannot escape life itself. You cannot escape people in crowded scenarios, that their reaction. But you can run in a sense that you can walk away from that situation. So these are my tips on how to handle situations that there will be fighting or bullying happening. So first of all, exercise, having to lift weight. When you have muscles, when you are physically built, when you are naturally big, what will happen is it will lessen the probability of people wanting to fight you. So for me, example, I'm not kusabaga, I'm in an average weight, and also I'm physically fit because I am in my peak age. So I think that will also deter people, negative, bad people, to even come across to start a fight with me. So that will help you if you're physically, mentally sharp, strong. That will lessen. But I'm not saying that to the 0 point. There will still happen to a point that you will argue with some people or start a fight with other people. So second tip is engage and disengage. What I mean by engage is when someone is starting to like fight over you, or like starting to argue with you, what will happen is they will look you in the eye, right? So it's not really about taking your back, because what will happen if you look at your back and you will not see your enemy? They will maybe try to hit you at the back, right? They maybe will backstab you. So what I mean by engage and disengage is looking them also, and also disengaging. Meaning that you saw him, you recognize that he is angry at you, but also disengaging for a fight. Disengaging meaning you don't want a fight, but I'm ready. That's what you want to show off your energy as well. You don't want to show fear, but fear is needed for you to disengage, right? Because if you're like totally confident, maybe you might as well fight him over. But this is not really about being in fear, but just being aware that there are consequences to those situations. So for me, it is really about not showing fear itself to them, but also being confident that If ever shit goes to fan, if ever shit happens that there will be a physical fight because you are cornered if you are cornered, then you should be ready. You should be ready to fight. And sometimes it is just really about also understanding the person that you are encountering with, arguing with, because sometimes it will leave your heart stained, right, if you're always in a lookout for someone trying to fight or bully you. But it is also understanding the person on where he came from. Where he came from, I mean, is what was his background. How was his childhood? Was he also bullied as well? Was he not loved as well in his family? That's why he is trying to express those negative traumas and traits to other people, trying to destroy your mind also. So in the end of the day, you cannot really shun away this experience in life where there is fighting, there is bloodshed, but that's like too much na. I'm just saying that arguments will happen, bullying will happen. It's not about hiding in your house, hiding in your comfort zone. It is also just exploring and understanding people and how to handle those situations that is difficult. So I hope you have a peaceful life, guys. I hope you take care of yourself. I hope that you don't try to bully and fight others. It is about equality and love and respect. Take care, guys, and peace.